Hey Billy, how are you today? I feel frustrated. Why? Because my girlfriend doesn't want to have sex with me. Like never? Well, I want to have sex every day and she doesn't. Okay, and why do you feel frustrated about it? I don't get it. I don't get why she doesn't want to have sex with me. Why do you want to have sex every day? It makes me feel good. Why? I don't know. It relaxes me. Don't you have other ways to relax? Why do you need sex exactly? Why shouldn't I have sex? Well, you can't just demand it from your girlfriend. But sex is fun, is it? It's not if you demand it. Okay, but what should I do? Isn't normal to have sex with your partner every day? Do you mean like a task? No, like a fun activity. I don't understand why she doesn't want to have some fun with me every day. Well, because she feels your neediness for sex, your pressure on her. And that is not fun at all. Do you like chocolate cake, for example? I love chocolate cake. Now imagine that I bring you a chocolate cake every day and I demand that you eat it. After a while, it wouldn't be so fun anymore, wouldn't it? Well, no, it wouldn't. A chocolate cake is not a problem. It's delicious. The problem is if I demand you to eat it every day. So, if I get it right, sex is not the problem. The problem is that I pressure her to have sex every day. Yes, but I want it every day. Okay, let's start again. Why do you want it every day? Because it relaxes me. Don't you have other ways to relax? Why do you want sex specifically? What does sex give you? A release. A release from what? A release from tension. Why do you feel the tension? I don't know, like everyday life, work. It's one thing to have sex because you need to release the tension. And it's completely other thing to have sex for pleasure. It's one thing to have sex because you need it. And it's another thing to have it for fun. But isn't sex like food? We need to eat food. Will you die if you don't have sex every day? Maybe. I'm hungry for sex all the time. Why? And don't say because it relaxes you. Dancing can relaxes you. Or running, or meditation. But running doesn't give me the feelings that sex does. Okay, what are those feelings? Oh, so now I have to talk about my feelings? Well, you started it, and it's good for you. Because behind every desire, there is a reason for it. There is a reason for your desire to have sex so often. And if you listen to your feelings, you can uncover it. So, what is the feeling that sex gives you? The feeling of closeness. Ah, there you go. What else? It makes me feel safe, wanted, attractive. What else? If she wants me, that means I am good enough. And if she doesn't, then I feel like shit. I feel rejected. And that is not a good feeling. Nope. So the bottom line, you need sex every day to feel good about yourself. It's one thing if you have sex for joy. And it's another thing if you need to have sex every day to prove that you are good enough. Would you prefer to have sex with your partner for pleasure or because you have to prove yourself? For pleasure, of course. Then you have to find another way to feel worthy. I thought she doesn't like me anymore. I thought that she was not attracted to me anymore. I was afraid that she had another boyfriend. No, she just feels the pressure of your neediness to prove yourself. And that is not exactly the sex mood maker. Yeah, I can imagine. What should I do? As I said before, you have to find a way to feel worthy on your own. Then you won't need to have sex to prove worthiness all the time. Then you won't pressure your girlfriend into sexual intercourse. And she will relax, and you will relax, and then you can have sex when you both want it to have. Just for fun and pleasure. And trust me, you will have it more often than you think. Because sex is fun, isn't it? Yes, it is. And if it's fun, there is no reason why we shouldn't have it often. That's true. So, how do I find self-worth? I am glad you asked. Well, first you have to find out why don't you feel worthy? Or in other words, why do you feel you are not good enough? Well, I'm not exactly the most good-looking guy on planet Earth. Let's just put it that way. Why do you need to be good looking? What if she finds a guy she's more attracted to than me? So you are afraid to lose her? Yes, I'm afraid I'm not good enough for her. Was that the case with your parents when you were younger? I mean, if I think about it, yes. I wasn't a dream child exactly. Especially my mom. She always wanted me to look different, better. I remember she compared me with our neighbor, who was a bit older, but much better looking than me. Okay, what has that to do with my sex life? It has everything to do with your sex life. What do you mean? Because your mom wasn't satisfied with you. You started to believe that you are not good enough, that you are not worthy of your mom's approval, and you are still looking for that approval. But now in your girlfriend, with sex. Well, it doesn't matter how you look. It matters how you feel about yourself. I can't say that I like myself very much. Like I said, I don't think I'm a good-looking guy, and I don't know how to change that. Well, you don't need to change your looks, but you have to change how you feel about yourself. How do I do that? First, tell me how you feel about yourself right now. I feel disappointed in myself. Okay, now you have to let go of the feeling of disappointment. And this is how you do it. Sit back, relax, and feel the feeling of disappointment. Don't try to run from it. Don't try to rationalize it. Just feel the feeling and breathe. Wait until it goes away on its own. It will run out. It will lose its power. That is the letting go technique. In this way, you can let go any negative emotion that arises in you. I suggest you use that technique every time you feel unworthy or disappointed, or when you are afraid that your girlfriend will leave you. In time, you will feel worthy and confident. Right now, you don't feel confident or worthy because of your old beliefs that you got in your childhood when your mom compared you with your neighbor. Once you let go of these negative beliefs and negative emotions associated with them, you will feel much better. You will feel worthy and confident. And as a result, your sex life will get better. Okay, my dear friends, that is it for today. I hope you found something interesting and useful for yourself in this video. If you like them, you can find more videos about relationships on my YouTube channel. Check it out if you want, it's free. If you find these conversations in my videos helpful and you have your own problem that you want to discuss, you can book one-on-one conversation with me and we will find the source of the problem and the solution for it. I will leave the link to the booking site down below. Okay, my lovelies, have a great day and see you next Saturday.